Good morning, sunshine. We are going from Guanajuato to Guadalajara. So I had a little bit of a hard time finding the bus station. It's in a place called Silao, which is still within Guanajuato, but it makes it just a little harder to Google it. Tickets were a little bit more than $25, and I booked it through the app, and then they sent me an email with the actual vouchers. I didn't have to create an account, although I'm pretty sure if I did create an account, the app would hold my tickets for me. Now, so far in every station, they have not been scanned, so I'm pretty sure just taking a screenshot would be enough. Founded in 1610. So we just got to Guadalajara, and to be honest, we're running out of steam. We got here at noon. So how are you feeling? Are you ready to go and do stuff?
Definitely not. I'm very tired.
What about you?
No.
We got here at noon, which gives us a good 8 hours to explore the city, but we're kind of done for today. I don't know. Maybe we'll get steam in a few hours and do something. Definitely have to go out and eat because it's a hotel, so we can't cook for ourselves. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. But we've been traveling for 10 days. We got 3 more to go. We're on low. The fuel's on low. This is the reason I slow travel, because I love off days. I love days that we do nothing. And yesterday we did nothing for the most part because our friend left. So we did hang out with her for a little bit. But for the most part, we did nothing. And still, it was not enough. What about the hotel? What do you think of the hotel?
I think it's very haunted.
What do you think of the hotel?
Stop. It's old. I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just old. It's really big. It's like oddly large, like the room. And it's warm in here. It's warm.
So I did not have high expectations for this hotel. It looks run down in the listing, and it had not such positive reviews. But I really like booking experiences, and this hotel was built in 1610. So yeah, it's probably haunted and unique. So that's why I booked it, and I'm kind of excited about it. But yes, it is not in the best condition, not as clean as it could possibly be, and getting a room took a long time, and I still don't have a key, and it's been 4 hours and their computers were down and we had to wait for a long time. Yeah, so, but people were really nice, and it's really spacious, and the bed feels pretty comfy, and yeah, it said that it had AC, but it doesn't. But I get a balcony instead. So, pros and cons. Pros and cons, people. Part of travel are pros and cons. I just wish we weren't so tired so we could explore. But we gotta eat, so I had to change because the gentleman that brought us up gave us some pointers on the hotel, and he also said, do not walk out on the street with your cell phone in hand because they'll snatch it. So to me, that always goes prepare, which means dress down. So I did change, 1, because it's very hot, and 2, because I feel like the less flashy you look, the less of a chance to get mugged. Although everybody thinks that I am an obvious extranjera or gringa. They call me both things. So it might be inevitable, but I'm still gonna do my best. Also means don't carry your passports in your, and leave 1 or 2 credit cards behind, just in case I do get pickpocketed or my purse stolen, whatever. Extra cautious. Another thing that happened is that their computers were down, so they weren't able to give us a key. Somebody came into our room because they had, not being able to give them a key, they decided to give them the master key, which means they can get into any room, and they get into a room by mistake. So, considering what the gentleman told us, we decided not to leave our stuff alone. So we split up, and some of us are going to get food, and some of us are staying behind to make sure the room's not alone. So is this neighborhood dangerous? I don't know, but why not be extra cautious? I think the place we want to go to is down that street. What's that? What did you say? Okay, I'm not being very good at being cautious.
I know we were told to not walk with our phones in our hands, but how are we gonna film? How am I going to film? Anyways, we're going to eat tortas ahogadas, which is one of the most popular dishes in Guadalajara.
They have shrimp one, but tomorrow I get to go try a vegan one. Crossing my fingers, that is open.
Alright, so torta ahogada. They give it to you without the sauce, but since I had no idea how the hell to put it together, he put sauce, he put onions, and he put some limes. And he wet this one for me too, and I'm about to put lime on it.
I miss St. Chris. Do you miss St. Chris?
Yes.
Yeah. So we were sitting at the table. Two little boys, maybe 5-6 years old, came up to the table this way and asked us for money. That happens to St. Chris too, but it was more like a demand here. And when we said no, one of the little boys cursed us out and walked away. Quite the difference between here and St. Chris. That food was so good. And Starbucks had a security guard sitting outside. That completes the circle. Back in the room, and we're done for the day. So I'll see you tomorrow morning. Good morning, sunshine. Buenas. ¿Cuál nombre tiene?
Usted me tiene que decir, yo no le puedo responder a esa pregunta. Usted tiene todos los datos del carro.
Ok, déjame chequear.
Es que esta ciudad, o sea, ese es el nombre del usuario, Karen, ¿no?
Ajá.
Algo muy común que, por ejemplo, me dicen, me dijo Uber, está un nombre, está Pedro, ¿no? Ya, Pedro, después de X. ¿Sabes quién me lo dijo?
Our Uber driver drove me insane. Not sure if it was a language barrier or what, but he spent the whole 20-minute drive explaining to me the security measures, because apparently I asked wrong if he was my driver or not. I don't know. So I always verify after, you verify the car. I always verify that they're picking me up. So I asked them, what my name is, but apparently I have to give them my name and they have to confirm. So, yeah, so he talked about it a lot. But look how cute this place is. So game plan today. In all the other cities that we visited, we've done really touristy things. And here, I had a hard time finding tours and things like that stayed within the city. A lot of the tours went outside. Like they have a town called Tequila where they give you a tour of how they make tequila. And then they have a huge lake, and there's a couple of other things that are like right outside of the city. So what I wanted to do is find things to do within the city. I think we were fans, and the coffee so good.
Bienvenidas, es buenas tardes. ¿Prefieren entrar en inglés o en español? No pregunten. Tónicos, ¿qué hay aquí? Algunos tienen el nombre del arquitecto de esta casa. ¿Cómo? Entonces obviamente hay mucho más historia. Pero The tour was wonderful. Karen was wonderful. It's amazing to see like the in-depth perspective of local art. It was an amazing tour, and it certainly quickly changed my perspective on Guadalajara, which was truly magical. Like, now I can totally see myself living here. This is wonderful. Completely magical. How's yours?
I'm just trying it. I can open this strong.
One. I only ordered one packet. Oh. Kind of hungry. So that was scrumdiddlyocious.
If you're gonna say the word, at least know how to say it.
Scrumdiddlyocious.
Ocious?
Scrumdiddlyocious. Did I say it right?
Definitely not.
Well, it was good. Game plan. What's the game plan?
Go to a park with a metro station and then ride the metro 8 blocks because you want to ride the metro.
Hell yes! Yeah, I want to ride the metro.
Even though the metro is basically just a subway.
Yeah, but it's a Mexican subway.
Turn right.
That was 2 blocks. That was 1 block. Huh. Anyhow, yeah. So that's what we're doing.
I want to
No, because I had your phone. Moda sostenible. Sustainable. So many people working on their computers at coffee shops. Ooh, car coming. I mean, motorcycle. Out of the battery for a bike. But why are they making a line? You sure we're going the right way?
Yes.
I am sweating profusely. So there's no sign that says whether we're going east or west. We're kind of gonna guess by the way we're walking.
such a good time today. We really did. And I feel like it gave us a new perspective on Guadalajara, or like it refreshed the cue. Like it got us restarted on this adventure. I understand that every city has areas that are dangerous, and I think it's to be expected. But when the first thing that you hear is to be careful, it kind of sets you up for like, well, I guess I can't explore in the way that I usually do, which is just get up early and walk around. And thus, I did not get up early today and walk around, which is what I would have usually done, just to see what the city's really like. I didn't want to take my chances, right? Like, we'd go back home tomorrow, and I have 2 kids, and it's just me and the kids. So I didn't want to take chances. So I ended up setting up a tour, because I spoke to Anne about it, and she's like, well, maybe if you do a tour with a lot of people, then whether it's dangerous or not, it would be irrelevant because you're all together, you're all protected. So that was the real reason I booked Urban Art Tour, and I was so pleasantly surprised. And I think what made it better was hearing the perspective of a person that has been here for longer than I have, you know, and her experience in understanding the land, right? I mean, it's a big city, I know, so it sounds kind of cheesy to say the land, but it's true. Everywhere we land, it's a little bit different, and until you live there, you don't really see the intricacies that comes with being in this place, right? So it was perfect for me, because she's not from here, she's from Colima, but she has been here long enough to understand it and give me a new perspective. So it was beautiful. It was exciting, and I totally recommend it. It was the perfect thing that we needed. So now we're looking for another area that has a similar vibe to the one that she took us to, and I think we found it. So we'll see how it goes. It looks really cute in pictures, so looking forward to it. So Google's not precise in Mexico, and the restaurant wasn't where it said it was. So we're just gonna look. It's closed. Option 2. Let's go. The fanciest Starbucks. Monday seems to be the day that everything's closed. All museums close on Monday. Don't come here. Don't come to Guadalajara on Monday thinking you're gonna go to museums, because you won't be able to. Okay, so that one I really wanted to go to, but it's like super expensive. So fancy. Wow. Next time we come to Guadalajara, I would like to go to Beluga. Look at this one. Do you think it's open? Alright, let's check. Yeah, you guys want to eat here? Yeah? Alright, let's go. No, by the window, by the window. Look how cute. Or here. Or here. Yeah. Or here? Cute. So why not Beluga? Because it's been a long day, and I like to enjoy fine cuisine. Cuisine? Cuisine. and I just don't have it in me today, so next time, promise.
My dress looks very pretty on you.
So this is the neighborhood Provincia. After the neighborhood we visited earlier today, which I can't pronounce, but I will put the name right here somewhere on the screen. I realized that I was exploring the city a little bit wrong, because big cities usually don't have the prettiest downtowns, and it's been true for most of the cities from Tuxtla to Miami to most of the cities. Like big cities will not have such a cute downtown. Where we stayed, there is historic buildings and really unique things, but it's dangerous. Well, according to the hotel dude, there's a lot of people, there's people asking for money, there's a different vibe, right? So we decided to explore a little bit more after meeting the girl that gave us a tour, because she kind of opened up my eyes and made me realize that there's different ways to explore every city. I reject my offer. I think it's
What was your favorite part of Guadalajara?
The food was extraordinary. I have to agree. I thought the food in Mexico City was good, but I think this one's even better. So long, Guadalajara. See you next time. And you guys, thanks for watching. It means the world to me. Bye.